Dragon LNG Darwin experience is an education programme that goes out across the whole of Pembrokeshire. As you can see, there's lots of big boulders here, so whatever you do, and it's been working with public engagement in STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering and mathematics. STEM subjects are particularly difficult for primary schools to address. So to bring science and engineering into the classroom is something that they really enjoy and really feel that it complements them. It helps to raise their confidence as well. Hi guys! And that really is the crux of what we're trying to achieve really, complement schools so that they can be improved at inspection. Which would open upwards, and the wider you opened it, the faster the flow of water. So a bit like an accelerator on a car. The more you push it, the more you open it, the more water floods through and the faster the wheel would turn.
I've been very fortunate to have teamed up with Darwin over the last 5 years and done a number of projects with children in my school, bringing science to life. I always feel the outdoor school is the best way really to make the subject exciting. I can only do so much indoors with the children using the facilities we've got, and when we get outdoors and we look at the natural environment, it brings out their excitement and their interest and their curiosity, and they can actually see science in action. So for me, the Darwin experience has been a very positive experience for my school.
I think science is cool and interesting. It's fun and like a good activity to get children into science. Yeah.
Many past pupils come back and they tell me how they're getting on in science, and many of them take it up as an option for A-level.
I was 10 years old in primary school, and we went down to the beach, the local beach, and we had a look at the rock pools and the animals, and also what waste does to the animals in the beach. And we had a look at things you can study within science to do with the animals and how you can help them and study how they live, what they need to eat, what they need to do, and their different habitats. It gave me my first thoughts on science.
Yeah. I've got a species which is related to the krill, and then I've got the second level of a crab.
This kind of project I think is brilliant, because not only does it get kids out of school, but it also teaches the importance of keeping our beaches clean, which is our sort of greatest asset in the county, and science and technology as well. So if we can combine all of those things, well, it can't be a bad thing.
We went rock pooling down in Lidstep. It was really fun, I really enjoyed it.
The project is a really valuable programme for schools in Pembrokeshire. It provides a wide range of opportunities for learning that capitalises on the best types of experience for children and young people. The programme initially identified a need to encourage confidence in the curriculum areas of science, technology, engineering and maths, known as STEM subjects, and this has been the focus since the initial pilot project.
So the reason that we're here at Oakwood is because we've got a partnership with these guys, trying to get young people like yourselves across the county engaged with and inspired to consider careers in engineering. Really cool stuff.
Hi guys, my name's Adam. I'm one of the theme park engineers in Oakwood. Any questions, guys?
How would you start?
Basically, you'll have to do well in school, do well in maths, science.
We have been involved since that initial pilot, and the work has gone from strength to strength. It has provided youngsters with an exciting and enjoyable experience of investigation and discovery, and has also enabled schools to develop the skills of their teachers in the STEM subjects through an active, hands-on and cross-curricular approach to teaching and learning.
The children really enjoyed it. The benefit of meeting experts, their enthusiasm for their topic really rubs off on the children, and when they come back to the class then they're encouraged to do their own independent research and to find out more from what they've found out on their day out.
We've been looking at different types of landscapes and thinking about how much the tide has dropped and risen.
Concentrate guys, don't chat too much for a moment.
I want you to stay where you're sitting now. If you're on the edge there...
with companies like Dragon LNG here in Pembrokeshire, this part of the UK has become one of the key energy hubs for the country. It's also home to outstanding natural beauty. And the Darwin experience really brings together those things: energy, science, but also exploring the natural world and the natural environment.
I can see loads of stuff in there.
Who knows what this one is?
Science is particularly important. One of the things that we have to do is to excite curiosity in our children, and the earlier that we can do that, the better. We can help them and we can encourage them then to look at careers in science, technology and mathematics. So from our point of view, it's very important that we create a teaching environment where sustainability and an interest in science is part of an integrated teaching solution.
Oh no, you can't do anything yet. You've got to
In secondary school we had a series of talks by Darwin and from lecturers from other parts of the country about vision and just other parts of biology and physics, and it gave us an opportunity to see science in a wider sort of context outside of our curriculum.
I found it hugely beneficial when Darwin Science and Martin in particular came into the classroom, and what they offered enriched and complemented our curriculum tremendously well.
It's got lots of legs, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yes, it's got more than 6.
They learn so much about the environment and the habitat that they live in, and they really have enriched and inspired many children.
Because you can explore the wilderness and then you can have some fun, not just stuck in an old classroom. This is a boy and that's a girl, and you can tell by the tails.
The work of the programme is regularly evaluated and the outcomes for young people have been very positive. The schools also feedback that they really value the opportunities the programme presents, both for students and staff. Inspection reports have also mentioned the positive impact the programme has had.
Holy smoke!
The programme has been an excellent example of partnership working between Dragon LNG, Pembrokeshire College, Pembrokeshire County Council and our local schools. The children have benefited greatly from the experience, and we look forward to the programme developing further in the future.
1, 2, 3. Basically, it's creating a coil around your iron bar. Spin round, 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 round.
It's got some funky paper patterns.
One of you guys could be the engineer that comes up with the new technologies for the future to be able to harness tidal energy.
And so we've got children who started off like this, who are now going into universities wanting to study science, technology, engineering, mathematics, and that is so very important. And without this groundbreaking initiative, we wouldn't have these kind of scientists of tomorrow coming forward. And we need to support this kind of project and make sure that we spread it out. They've done a cracking job. They've been to every school, every local community in the Pembrokeshire area, and there's all these children with their happy, shiny faces throughout Pembrokeshire have all had a chance to partake in this. And of course Darwin wouldn't have been able to do this without the support, the long-term commitment of Dragon LNG, and for that I'm very grateful to Dragon.
So this can live in deep water, can it, guys?
I've been involved with this project now since 2007 when I was elected as the local assembly member here, and it's a fantastic project in delivering education services to young people and to children in Pembrokeshire. This is something we've been discussing now for some time. We obviously want to be promoting STEM subjects as much as possible, and I'm delighted that projects like this are doing exactly that here in Pembrokeshire.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I got that
8 species of crab in there.
And these fish are really awesome. They've got modified fins there, can you see here?
Field trips are absolutely essential to delivering a project like this, because it's important that young people and pupils have the opportunity to experience what science is all about, that it's relevant to them and that it brings science to life as far as they are concerned. So I'm delighted to see that field trips play a hugely important part in a project like this.
You can tell me what this one is. Anybody know? They know the full name of it? Broad-clawed porcelain crab. Excellent.
Dragon LNG's corporate social responsibility focuses on youth development and training here in Pembrokeshire. In 2005, Dragon LNG set out to inspire the young people of the county to reach their full potential, and a one-year science, technology, engineering and maths STEM project trial began. Dragon LNG's STEM Darwin programme stimulates interest and involvement in subjects that are not traditionally attractive to young people. Darwin brings STEM to life through hands-on and interactive experiences, often using field trips and outdoor activities, which are followed up in the classroom.
3, 2, 1, go!
Due to its success and the support of our partners,
Pembrokeshire County Council and Pembrokeshire College, the Dragon LNG Darwin Centre experience has inspired over 33,000 young people. Our main aim is to make STEM exciting to young people by encouraging them into related careers, whether through employment, apprenticeships, further or higher education. The programme is monitored to ensure it adds value to the national curriculum, whilst providing a challenging and exciting experience. We need scientists, we need engineers. Dragon LNG is confident that by engaging with young people through the Darwin experience and with the support of many individuals and organisations in the community, the youth of Pembrokeshire have an exciting future.
The Darwin programme has enjoyed an enormous amount of success and support throughout the entire county of Pembrokeshire. It's amazing to think that every single final year junior school pupil in the whole of Pembrokeshire gets the opportunity each year to participate in one of the Darwin's programmes. What an impact! The reason we at Dragon LNG like this programme so much is because it enables us to ensure that the children receive an exciting introduction to science that otherwise they might not get. I am absolutely convinced that the work we have done here in supporting this project and the work that the project is doing to bring STEM subjects to schools in Pembrokeshire will pay real dividends in the future. Darwin is very important to us. We're passionate about supporting it and continuing the incredible impact it is having in our communities in Pembrokeshire.
We've been contacting with people from Las Vegas and we're going to be doing a science project with them.
So without Dragon LNG we wouldn't have been able to do all sorts of exciting activities, and I know that these are the kind of memories that will stay with those children for so long. If it hadn't been for Dragon LNG, these children wouldn't have the opportunities that they've got. We've got a classroom full of scientists of the future and we just need to nurture them.
All this is before electricity, so this is all being powered by that water wheel downstairs. And
thanks to the inspiration that the children are getting from the Darwin experience, they will go on in the future to play their part in creating the solutions for the 21st century.
And power much bigger machinery, like those gears that we saw in there.
It's absolutely fascinating, and I'd love to find out more about all this history and everything.
I think it's really important to have those opportunities early on in primary school and in early secondary before GCSEs are an option, because it gives you a chance to see science, technology and maths as a career path that's worth taking, and getting that interest early on when it might not be covered in primary school.
Because the people that come up with the best ideas are going to change the world.